Morning, everybody. Jim Adkins here from Jim Adkins Results Coaching. It's day 16 of our 26-day review, letter P, and it's also day 2 of our 6-day workshop. And I'm going to combine them today. I'm not going to make you hunt around for 2 different videos or suffer through 2 of them. So we're just going to make them together. People will figure it out later in the future, right? 100 years from now, when they look at these videos, they'll either figure it out or they'll figure that we took the letter P out of the alphabet. All right. So today, day 16, the letter P. Pretty common ones come to mind, right? What do you think? Positive? That was kind of the first ones that we thought of, being positive. Passionate. Passionate's a great word that starts with the letter P. And I'm going to share with you a little bit about my attitude today. If I seem a little mellow, it's because I am, and I know what's going on when that happens, and I'll share that with you and teach you a little bit about sensory acuity in your own personality traits, or maybe you feel this way at times too, and we'll connect there. But so with the letter P, I got peachy. Are you feeling peachy? Paramount, which means supreme or the top, right? Passionate. Obviously, passionate's a great one. I love passionate. Morning, guys. Perceptive. Being perceptive in, your sensory acuity, or how you feel, or how others feel, or where you're at with your goals. I mean, that's a good word too. Persistent. When we talk about goals, being persistent in seeing them through only comes when you have a reason that's compelling to pull you forward through that goal. When you hear people say, I'm going to push through, well, that means it's harder than it should be, really. Sure, the metaphor or the analogy of pushing through can relate to a lot of people, but think about this. If you set a goal and you've got a reason for achieving that goal, you can see the end result and you know why you want to achieve it, but it's not compelling or powerful enough to pull you through during those rough moments, you may want to rethink the direction or the outcome of that goal, or at least give it a new meaning as to why you want to achieve it, right? Why do you want to lose weight? Well, I want to look good. Well, for who? For you or for other people? Is it okay to say other people? Yeah, it's okay to say for other people, if that's your real reason. Don't lie to yourself. Say, well, it's just for me, when really you do want your husband, girlfriend, significant other to freak out and go, oh my God, So your reasons need to have that pull, so that your persistence and your drive magnifies and amplifies that feeling of achievement. So persistence is a good one. That's not the word today. Persevering. So perseverance is good. Planning. Planning is another P word. So any of these words you can put into your vocabulary, into your day, and make them yours. But I chose peaceful, and I'll tell you why. Over the last, since Friday, I've been kind of withdrawn. And when I withdraw, and I'm not boisterous and rambunctious and annoying at times, people wonder, well, what's wrong? What's wrong? You don't look as happy, or where's that exciting, positive guy? Well, he's still in there. But for me, it's a point of retrospection. And I forget from time to time as it comes up. I usually notice the feeling as, I must be tired. I must be wearing myself out, or not eating right, or just doing too much. And sometimes that can be true. But really, it's never, maybe 1 out of 100 times, been that or those reasons. The other 99, it's because there's a change coming. And you may feel this way and not know that this is taking place. So when I say it, if it happens to you, I hope that this is that moment where you go, that's what it is. If not, well, just bear with me for a minute, okay? Because as we move through to the 6 human needs, variety is day 2. So today, day 2 of the 6 human needs workshop is variety. Day 1 is consistency, or the feeling that the roof wasn't going to cave in, right? We need to know that the sun is going to rise. And as we move forward into our lives, We need these six human needs. So today, um, day 2, I got beliefs. Man, I want to repeat the beliefs workshop, but let's get to the notes here. So day 2 is variety. Day 1 was certainty, and day 2 is variety. Now, why in the world would we need certainty and then turn right around and need variety? Well, let me ask you this. Do you like surprises? No, you don't. No, you don't. You like the surprises that serve you. You like the surprises that are fun, that you like. But surprises like bills that pop up out of nowhere, or illness that takes somebody or some part of you that, and it knocks you down for a couple of days. Variety. So why is it important that we as humans need variety in our lives? Well, imagine that the opposite. Are you like me? Do you put on a movie that you've seen 8 times already and you know the outcome? Why do we do that? Well, for day 1, certainty. We're kind of sure how the movie's going to go. We know it's going to be good, or we wouldn't watch it again. Morning, guys. So we put the movie in, we watch it, we know how it's, especially if it's a martial arts movie, right? You know, it's one that we can tolerate. But are we getting any variety, hoping that the movie's going to change or be different? Yes. If you're like me, you watch for different things you may not have seen the first time through, or you listen for little things, or you watch it as an actor or as a study of human nature, and you become a different character each time. For me, that's variety in the fact through consistency. Do you follow me? It's consistent because I know what to expect on the outer edges. And as the outer edges are taking place, and I'm sure that I can move that way, and I'm certain that that's what's going to happen, I can take variety and learn new things about the inner core. Variety. Can variety serve us in negative ways? Yeah, all the 6 human needs we can fulfill in ways that don't enrich or empower us. We absolutely can. We talked yesterday about drinking and smoking or drugs or food, which kind of all are in the same area, filling those 6 human needs. If they fill 3 or more, they become a pretty bad habit or a pretty strong habit. Let's use that word. And if they're filling those 3, that's really just a short-term fix for a long-term solution that you're looking for. And we need to change those. So as we get through the 6 human needs this week, what I want you to do is notice which patterns are serving you and which ones are not. Find out which of the human needs those are fulfilling and try to replace them with something that's a little better for you. Does that make sense? So today is variety. How do you get your variety? Do you cause drama? Some people do, right? Do you break up relationships, which would be drama, I guess, just to have variety? Some people do. Is that empowering? Do you eat different foods? Sorry. With my program, I have a tendency to eat the same thing over and over. Why? It's easier to keep track of it that way. But every once in a while, you have to throw in a candy bar because I'm certain that I want it, and the variety and the taste is good. Enough about that, right? So day 2 is variety. Play with it. How was day 1? What did you write down? And my question was this, and it was profound. And I talked to like my friend Mr. Voikel, and we have lots of deep conversations. And we're talking about what do you do to obtain certainty, and not because of certainty. You understand the difference? We move with certainty because we know we can count on whatever it is that we're moving towards or through or using is going to be there for us. So that's a decision based on certainty. Do you have anything you do that creates certainty? And the only thing that we can come up with was yes, but it's not a fulfilled need immediately, because as you work toward becoming certain, let's say you're studying martial arts, or you're studying to become a doctor, a lawyer, a dentist, whatever it is, a dancer, and you're uncertain, you have variety every day in the needs, the changes, the lessons, all of the things you learn, and then you learn it and you become certain. So yes, there are things, I think, and you can help us here, but yes, there are things we do to become certain, but maybe we don't do it because we're certain that will become certain. Does that make sense? It was an obscure question, something that popped into my head, and that's it. All right, go back to the feeling of melancholy and variety. When I get retrospective, when I get introspective, retro, kind of, and I mellow out and I become withdrawn, which has been the last 4 days for me. It takes a moment to remember. I'm getting better at it, but what's coming is a change. Let me explain this to you. I, like you, am reaching for a better version of myself all the time. And as I do reach for the better version of myself, I have a tendency to make changes, try to let go of some things. You're taking off? You coming back up? Come here. 1 second. Like, so I have a tendency to make changes, put some things on that I think I want to become part of my life, and hit and miss, right? We all do that. Well, maybe not so much. Yes, this is something. Well, as that starts to take hold, starts to take effect, I mourn the loss of the old me. Not by choice. I don't sit down, excuse me, and go, oh, I'm going to miss that. I'm going to, oh, no, 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 no. It's just a natural psychological or sociological or it's a natural feeling of mine that I've noticed that when I let something go truly, I mourn it. And what I mean by that is I don't get sad. I don't get mad. I let it go. And to let it go, I have to let it go. With an exuberant personality such as mine, I am capable of holding on to a lot of things and doing a lot of things, sometimes to my detriment, and I pay attention and they go. But because of that, I don't have to, it happens. My personality, it's odd, but this is the truth. And I don't know if you feel this way or not, but it withdraws. And I become very introspective and very calm at times, and almost to the point where people think I'm worried, angry, mad, or sad because it's not like me, when really all it is a letting go. There are certain aspects of my life that I've been trying to let go of since I found out I had cancer. Surprise, if you didn't know, that was a long time ago. For about 4 years, I didn't even know I had it for a while. And when I did find out about it, just like the perfect weapon. I just saw that, Mr. Molly. It starts, it took me down pretty quick. And I kept it a secret. I basically lied to everybody, didn't tell them what was going on, and so that I could cure it. And I decided at that point that there were certain aspects in my life, based on the Ayurvedic or Theravedic, whatever you guys call it, Ayurvedic way of looking at things. I chose that cellularly, some of the things I ingested as food, visually, mentally, emotionally, auditory, and eating, were not beneficial to me, and they were causing the illness and the disease. And when I decided to change that, I was cured. Um, I I made huge life choices and was capable of bettering my health, and it was amazing. And at this moment, I find some of those things have re-entered my life, and they're not major negative things. They're just things that at the time were creating stress, and that stress created disease. And I mellowed out. When I mellowed out, I was letting them go, and it's happening right now. So I'm looking forward to, and it could be tomorrow, it could be next week, it may be at the end of the month, but I know there's a shedding taking place, and I'm very excited because variety and the change is one of the 6 human needs. And I'm certain that because of the work that I've done and put in with you, that if you're feeling this way, on our horizon is a better tomorrow. Not just for us, because for me, my goal is to help and motivate others. And I can only do that Matthias came in the picture by going there first. So I'm on my way. All right. So tomorrow's going to be day 3 and day 17. If this is a review, and I'm sorry this is all in one, but this is a review. The letter was P today, and P, I think we chose peaceful because I'm feeling very peaceful at letting this go and shedding whatever it is. I kind of know what it is. I will definitely come to terms with exactly what it is it's letting go, and maybe I'll share that with you if you want. But so day 17 tomorrow, elemental PQ. Ooh, the letter Q tomorrow. Today was P. We chose peaceful. Be at peace with yourself. Be at peace with your decisions. Be at peace with your goals. Look at this beautiful day. I came out here and there were 6 deer out here this morning. Peaceful. And then also today is day 2 of our 6-day workshop. So tomorrow will be day 3, and day 3 we're going to look at in these 6 human needs. And I'm sorry I didn't say goodbye. There are the science of achievement and the art of fulfillment. If you don't have fulfillment, the achievement means nothing. And we will talk about some of those. The first 4 are known as the needs of personality, and then the last 2 are the needs of the spirit, and of course tacos. And we'll talk about tacos too. All right. So good morning, Cindy. Good morning, Mr. Murray. I'll see you later this afternoon. Mr. Motley. Morning, sir. I hope I didn't miss too much. Rewind me. And Mr. Motley says one of his movies that he likes to watch is The Perfect Weapon. Jeff Speakman's awesome, and if you're a Kempo guy, you got to watch The Perfect Weapon. It's probably the best movie he did, and it's a good Kempo movie. All right, you guys, I love you. Have a great day until tomorrow, and I'm going to start waiting until the sun comes up. On Wednesday, I teach early, so it'll probably be in the dojo. But money mark, get set, grow.